And welcome back. This is episode 9 of Lost Mine of Phandelver, excuse me. Even though I do search better as Lost Mines of Phandelver on YouTube. Thanks for those analytics. Anyways, welcome back. This is episode 9. We are happy to be here. Looks like Brughor and Melme might not be coming back for the foreseeable future. So we have a much more manageable size party tonight. We've got 4, and basically we are wrapping up after doing interacting with Agatha the Banshee last week and Hamoon Cost at the Old Owl Well. Who wants to tell us about those things? Somebody besides Aaron? No?
Every week. Alright, so we journeyed out of Phandelver out to what was that? Coneyberry? Coneyberry. Outside of Coneyberry, we found Agatha's hut. As we approached, it was spooky ghost story. We entered, she appeared, we did some bartering, Bitnon did some flirting. We gave her a hairbrush. She looked beautiful as a banshee ghost could be.
She fixed that hair.
She decided to answer one of our questions. Bitnon almost immediately ruined it by asking if we could ask a question. Figured out what Sister Gabrielle asked us to ask, which was where a certain spellbook was. The spellbook of Bojangles.
Father of Bojangles.
Bogentle. We figured out Agatha had traded that off many centuries ago. Ryan Cooper almost robbed the Banshee, and Bitnon almost burned her hut down, which would have been bad news bears for everyone. Decided it was a bad idea. We left, continued on to Old Owl Well, where we saw a tent and a ruined tower. Upon approaching, we figured out the tower was full of zombies. We tried talking to the evil wizard, Cost, which he was a decent guy, but he was a necromancer and had too many Zambos. So, all-out brawl against a horde of zombies and an evil wizard, and we triumphantly succeeded. I wouldn't say triumphantly, it was pretty brutal there. Made it out by the skin of our teeth. Looted the body and the tent, apparently, maybe. Not many of us know about that. And that's where we are. Did I miss anything?
No, that sounds pretty good. We are at the Old Owl Well. Still panting from battle after killing the evil wizard, Hamoon. All of his zombies fell down and were no longer upright, brain-hungry machines. And that's where we ended up. We are out at Old Owl Well. So, what's the plan from here?
It worked! It worked!
That was good work.
I grew wings! It worked!
I grew wings! I flew! You flew!
That was
How did
awesome!
you do that?
Just had an idea and it worked.
That's a weird idea. I mean, I'm glad that worked.
Me too.
It's weird.
It is.
Okay. Oh well.
Tyranniel told me something about it, but you know,
Who knows?
when someone tells you that you can grow wings and fly, do you believe them?
Who told you about wings?
Tyranniel.
I'm not familiar.
My friend Tyranniel.
I don't know.
Well, I think he's my friend. He talks to me, that makes him my friend, right?
That guy talked to us. He wasn't our friend.
That guy was not our friend.
He was
Now
not
we
our
don't
friend.
know.
No.
He was a used zombie salesman. Terrible. Unscrupulous. The zombies were in terrible condition. Everyone, you saw they went down so easily.
Just kicking zombie towers.
That could have gone really badly. I'm glad it didn't. Anybody else feeling kind of beat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how far are we from Coneyberry, the ruins of it, anyway?
Y'all are within a couple hours of Coneyberry. You're not right around the corner, but certainly not too far.
And is it still day?
It is daytime.
Okay.
So y'all started your day, and you woke up, got into Coneyberry, went to Agatha's. It's the sun is no longer high in the sky.
Okay. How would y'all feel? Hear me out. About spending the night here.
Okay with it. We got a hut here that we can all sleep in.
It's a pretty nice tent. I mean, it's a little flamboyant for my taste personally, but I mean, it seems nice.
You can see
I've already
there.
gone and smashed the
I'm
tower of the
okay.
heads.
I mean, that's,
Oh yeah, I forgot y'all Gallaghered all the zombie
Yeah.
heads.
Yeah, we did.
it's kind of messy over
I
there.
was about to be like, well, yeah, there's only just some recently unanimated
No,
zombies
there's
that have fallen.
Yeah,
Remember that you let me do
There's a whole bunch of
let me
heads.
do a
Sounds cozy.
link power spin, and I murdered 4 of them in one round, Sam. Thank you, that was amazing. It just
Thank you
goodness.
for all not dying.
We do what we can. How about we try to bury these disgusting remains and we take a rest here. Start fresh in the morning. We were heading to what was the name of it?
the owl.
No, we're at the old owl. Well.
We are at the old
Yeah.
owl. Okay.
It is.
So we're going to Wyvern Tower.
Yes, Wyvern. Yes. I knew it sounded scary. Yeah.
What's there?
Orcs that have been raiding and killing.
Oh.
Who's got a history check for me?
I can give you one. Well, it's not going to be great. Let's just start with that. It's a 7. Anybody else got any brains?
Nope.
I'm not from around here, guys.
I can give it a shot.
You know Wyvern Tor is a place.
I heard that once.
I got an 8.
12.
We're doers, not thinkers.
Yeah.
For the 12 over there, Ryan knows that Wyvern Tor, y'all have seen it from the road. Wyvern Tor is a big, tall tower in the middle of a bunch of big boulders and rocks. And by big, I mean big.
Massive.
Wyvern Tor earned its name from being the home of wyverns. And many years ago, a team of adventurers, much like yourselves, had ran them off. Over the years, Wyvern Tor has been home to various bandits and people passing through over the years, and it is currently believed that that is where the orcs have their base camp.
Perfect day. So, spend the night
How far
here.
away is that?
You can see it, so you know it's not, too far. It is certainly within a day's reach. Not, immediately close, but a half day away.
Half day?
I'd rather
It's
not.
about, 12, 15 miles.
I'd rather not march through the night after that.
Not through the night, but maybe a bit closer.
If it's still daylight, if we turn in now, we could get up nice and early.
How many hours of daylight do we have?
Yeah. Do the three-finger
Y'all have
trick.
about 2 hours of daylight.
2 hours. So
We sleep now.
we go
And
to
then,
leave around
an hour of
2 o'clock.
golden hour.
Yeah.
I'm talking like
yeah. It's like 5 p.m.
daylight being
Yeah.
actual sunny time.
Would you guys like to turn in early and then we can get an early start in the morning and head over there? Maybe get over there before anyone's awake and get the drop on them if it's supposed to be full of orcs.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind using the darkest cover to get in there. So if we go to sleep now or, within the next hour or 2, we can get up and
Yeah, I'd rather do that. I've
leave it
used
even midnight.
everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've used everything.
How do you feel about this?
What's our votes?
I vote for making camp and getting up early.
I second.
I was merely giving a suggestion. I could go either way.
What was your suggestion?
So,
My suggestion to
Go closer.
to travel
Travel closer now.
Travel through the daylight.
Camp and then. Well,
I mean, I think that this place,
if we're just
nobody knows that the wizard's been killed, or that we killed the wizard, and all of the undead. So I think this place is probably one of the safer places that we can sleep since everybody probably stayed away from this area.
Was there a bounty on this guy?
There
a bounty
was,
on-
kind of.
I mean, I had just heard rumors
the
about
orcs in general.
No,
the
evil wizard.
on
Hundred
her.
cost? No.
Okay.
I think there was someone wanted you to find out what was going on.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not like a bounty on a person.
It's more like we
It's
heard about
more
it.
of like a,
So we don't
hey,
need to take a hand with us or something.
Hey, we'd love for
We
you to go
can.
check it out.
Do you want to make a gross necklace?
I don't want a necklace, but
Flint, would you like a gross necklace? I saw you looking at the ones and the.
It was a
mining
situation that
exchange.
needed resolving, not a
Right.
person that needed murdering.
I don't like things. Flesh.
It's gross, right?
I don't know how you guys stand it.
It's stuck on me. It's.
I know no difference.
it wasn't my choice.
I think it's a reasonable request. Would you guys rather march for a while, make camp, and then move, being maybe half the way closer? Or would you rather bed down now, get up earlier, obviously, get it? I mean, we'll get there at the same time at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bother me. Let's walk.
Did Cost have any? I remember you told me. I recognized that he was from a nation of evil wizardry.
Yeah, he was a red wizard of Fae.
Red
Which we
wizard
know
of
is
Fae.
from a group of kind of necromancer-based wizard folk from out east in the Erebor range.
Besides his cloak, was he in his tattoos? Was he carrying anything of
There was a ring
not
of protection.
importance, but of like identification towards that?
No identification. He had a ring of protection and several scrolls and some gold and a pearl and some things like that.
He had mentioned that he was doing research in this area. Are there notebooks on that?
You are seeing the. If you go through his tent, you are able to rummage around through his papers and documents and see that he was trying very hard to figure out the origins of the Old Owl Well. He was also suspicious of people going through his notes, and so there was like kind of a code aspect to the notes that he was leaving. But from what you can detect, he was very clearly trying to figure out when Old Owl Well was built, who built Old Owl Well, how it was built, and just really the history of exactly where you are. Not Sword Coast, specifically the hole in the ground.
Okay. Was there any findings? Did he succeed?
He did not succeed.
Okay.
Which is what he was trying to get out of Agatha.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Well, I think it'll be fine if we rest here. I mean, how bad is the smell coming off this undead, though? Is it stanky?
I mean, it's not. They're not freshly undead, you know. So it's less stanky than actual, rotting corpses. You know, it's a lot of the stink has come and gone.
Would y'all like to stay with the corpses nearby, or would you like to stay further from the corpses? Or does it bother you?
I don't care either way.
We can put him in the tower.
Okay, let's tower them up. We'll squeeze into that tent, have a little slumber party, get up early.
Cuddle puddle?
Cuddle puddle.
Before we throw them all in the tower, we're just gonna do a quick search around in there.
Don't have any
See if
air,
there's
baby.
anything
Feathers?
in there at all.
You can brush my scales. You're not wearing my skin either.
That's what we said.
What that room
Wild
is,
Bill.
as far as you can detect, is just a place where he keeps all of his zombies. There's a bunch of stuff that's been stepped on and bumped into, and nothing in the home of them.
Yeah, right.
Alright. Well, for throwing the
Person
throw
who killed you.
spines in there.
Skin.
I'll hope.
Would you like to burn these once we have them in there? Or just leave them in?
I think for now we should throw them in there maybe before we start leaving and
Man, in the morning we'll
Then we
confirm.
can burn them, but I don't think we should make
Fair
a big
enough.
fire in that. Right before while we're
I
trying to
was just
sleep.
thinking about some necro s'mores is all. Okay. Kind of taste the flesh. Okay, yeah.
You wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, you really would.
Zombie s'mores.
S'mores.
S'more.
So yeah, so let's throw them there, and we'll bed down, cuddle puddle. Yeah. Tell some stories, read a scroll. I don't know.
So you're sleeping in Hamun's tent?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm standing guard outside.
You don't want to go
While
for
we're
story time?
sleeping, I'm going to
I can hear you.
attune the ring
Okay.
as well. We doing a long rest, guys?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
All right, y'all are able to long rest. You decided not to have a fire or burn the bodies.
Yeah.
Not before we leave yet.
Basically, we were
Not
gonna.
before bed.
Yeah, we were gonna burn them in the morning.
Okay.
We'll throw up a little campfire to make a meal. Not burn it through the night for warmth or anything.
Yeah, we can see like a tiny fire for smoking up.
Okay.
Stomp it out.
Before the sun goes down.
No, we will not
Yeah.
leave the fire going overnight. No. Never.
Okay, y'all are able to get some rest and have an uneventful night's sleep up at the Old Owl Well. Flint was up all night, deactivated, and let me tell you, the pile of bodies did not get any less creepy as the night wore on. But are y'all getting up before sunrise or at sunrise?
I would say, yeah, before sunrise. We're trying to get it just our 8 hours and get up.
Oh yeah,
early.
let's say we gotta sleep at
If
8.
I mean, if it was still sunlight when we ended that, I would say we're getting better on
How are
like
y'all?
6.
How are y'all getting up? Is Flint in charge of waking you up, or one of you just an early riser?
He has an
naturally?
alarm built in.
Yep.
I am.
Look.
It's where he holds a rock and then he lets go of it when he wakes up.
All right.
Yeah. It's not a complicated thing.
You see that in class when I drop my pencil and writing down.
We had a science teacher throw a book on the floor when we were sleeping.
Yeah.
He'd like continue talking the whole time and then get right up to you and just throw a book on the floor. Never been more scared in my life.
Effective.
Yeah.
Pop you right up.
Yeah.
You didn't fall asleep in that class for a week.
All right.
Okay.
So y'all wake up in the morning, and you are north of Wyvern Tor. You are in the beginning of the hills between Tribor Trail and the Sword Mountains. Ice Spire Peak is the big, tall, Mount Everest of the Sword Mountains that you guys are at right here in the Sword Coast. As the hills that you're in transition into the mountain, it's a really unique landscape because there's all the hills, and then there's the big mountain, just like you would expect. But this weird middle ground in between is just full of massive boulders, not like craggy rocks sticking up out of the ground, like giant boulders scattered about. And there's many local legends about how they got there, and you do not necessarily believe any of them over the others. But you do know that this area, while it does also have hills, it's got the boulders as you head towards Wyvern Tor.
Okay.
Are we following like a broken path, or are we just kind of?
There is not a
Trudging
path.
through.
Y'all are headed to basically a spire that you can see sticking up out of this landscape, but there's not like an obvious path
So we're leaving the wagon.
there. You guys tell me.
Is it able to go down a path? Anything that we see in our?
I think we should take the wagon for now and maybe we hide it somewhere a distance
Yeah.
away and we can come pick it back up later. Okay. Little known trick, guys. Take at least one wheel off. That way no one's gonna steal it.
Take it.
I've seen a lot of broken carts on the road. I learned a thing or two. No one takes those. Don't drop it.
y'all are coming up onto this little area, you are alerted to feeling like you're in the right area because you are starting to smell the aroma of a campfire. There's no like plume of smoke or anything, but you can just smell a little bit of burning wood, so you know that that life is existing. As you are coming up over the hill, you can think of this area as like a big bowl that's surrounded by a big hill.
Okay.
And y'all are coming up over the ridge, down over on this side towards you. And down in the bottom of this big bowl right here, you can see one boulder sitting in the middle. And then back over here is like a pile of boulders with like a visible, cave entrance that you can see going into that pile of boulders. And that's where we're at.
And we were coming from this direction? Or this direction?
Y'all were riding Cooper.
Okay.
Coming down
Okay.
into the basin.
Yeah.
You're like, you go ahead.
I'm not drawing anything
Yeah,
on
no,
this
dark vision.
because it is all pretty open outside of the pile of boulders back here and the slope, but it is a pretty aggressive slope that forms this bowl.
Okay. Is it still dark?
No, I mean it's y'all got up before sunrise.
It's like still it's morning
But
now.
you've been traveling for a little while, so it is morning time.
Okay.
But
So
it's still very, very early. A little, still plenty of purple in the sky.
did we think of a plan?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
we also have
I
not
thought,
walked
I thought
around.
y'all were doing that. My part of the plan was to go there.
You're the planner.
That doesn't sound accurate at all.
Where are we going?
God.
Well, as of now, from
We're
what we can
hunting
see, I
orcs.
think we're going through that cave.
Right. They're doing
But
that.
I want to make sure that there's nothing in between us and that cave before
I
we just
think
run
they're
over that
connected
cave.
to the red brand or the red sashes. That's what we're calling it. The Sashy Boys.
Sashy boys.
Sashy Boys. Everyone's a boy. It's all Sashy Boys.
Sachet boys. Fancy.
Ryan, do you want to scout ahead?
Yeah, I can go ahead.
Can you do
How
anything
tall-
to make him bet? Do you have any magics that can help him be sneakier or less visible or maybe better at like killing if something does sneak up on him? No.
No. Well, all my
It's
stuff's
good
just
to
out.
know. It's good to know these things.
Not yet.
Fair enough, fair enough. Hey, same Zeus.
So we smell campfire. Do you want an investigation roll or a roll to see if I can see what area that campfire smell is coming from?
How about it?
Eight.
I mean, you can smell campfire. It's been getting stronger as you guys have been approaching and from the direction that you've been approaching from, so you can only assume that it's coming from in front of you.
Okay. And this is pretty clear except for the boulders. There's not like a big forest or trees or anything
No
that's impeding
trees.
view or...
No, it's very craggy, rocky, mountainous terrain. There is a little bit of nature with, grass and algae and moss and things like that growing here and there between the boulders. But for the most part, it is, it's like a craggy, rocky build up to the mountains. There are a bunch of smaller rocks laying around that are kind of inconsequential in size. And in the area, there's more of this whole boulder dotting the landscape.
Okay.
Why don't we just all sneak up right behind that boulder?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to
Yeah.
say.
Let him peek around the corner, and if it's enemies, we can get
Sneak
So I assume we're moving at half speed to be stealthy.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and start by doing that. Let's move by turns just to help me a little bit.
Do you want stealth rolls or anything, or
Yes.
at this point? Yeah. Guys, guess what? I'm at disadvantage. Chainmail. Nat 20 and a 4.
I'm at disadvantage.
I'm an honest player.
Hey, that's not too bad though. 15.
60 you.
15.
Mine's a straight 4. 9. 4.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
I rolled a 15 and a 16.
I rolled a 4 to 20. Mine's funnier.
Keep moving.
Hey Sam, I will be casting Mage Armor on myself using the Staff of Defense.
Okay. What's everyone's passive perception like? 11s and 12s.
11s, I think. Yeah. Pretty high perception. I'm watching you.
Okay. Y'all are going to see this guy poke his head around the corner.
We see a guy poke his head out.
An orc.
Okay.
How far is he from us?
5, 2.
You can be right back for a second.
It's okay.
Yeah, about 40 feet.
About 40 feet away.
And
How tall is that boulder?
That boulder is, I tried to get rocks that were the ratio of what I was looking for. So, you know, you can say that boulder's 30, 40 feet tall.
Okay.
he has noticed us.
Yes, we just saw his head poke out.
Yes. You saw his head poke
That means
out.
he probably heard something.
May I take an action?
Yes, you can.
Command approach!
Okay, and that's a wisdom save?
Saving throw.
At that same time, I'm gonna hide.
I have spells too. I have one called Javelin.
Yeah, there's little boulders that are around.
I was getting ready to
That's a
match.
19 without any mods.
I'm sorry?
I rolled a 19 without mods.
Yeah, that's a pass.
And then my wisdom is, 0.
Huge bummer.
Important fact, I can do Divine Smite with Javelin.
Anybody else want to,
So he just poked out. Is he looking at us or does his head just pop out?
He's looking, his head's popped out and he's looking straight at you.
How covered is he? I mean, it's just his head out, so probably like 3/4 covered.
So looking at this rock, you would be able to see his feet, and that you guys said it first. He probably heard something, and is coming to look and see what he might have heard. So it's a peek around, not like
like
on
coming
patrol, just walking around the corner. It was like I heard something over there.
Yeah.
What's over there?
Okay.
Well, now he just got yelled at, so now I know it's definitely something over there.
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
Do it.
I'm
Please.
I'm gonna use a little bit of movement if that's okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go up about. I just want to get about 10 feet closer, maybe
Okay.
15. And I'm gonna throw a javelin at him.
All right.
Yeah, aiming for that sweet dome.
Rip it, buddy.
Well, that's only a.
With him?
Nah, that's a weapon roll now.
Oh.
That's only a 13. That's gonna miss.
Beats it.
for
Beats
sure.
it.
Oh, nice. Cool. So, this is gonna hurt. No, I don't need to do that. Okay, I am going to Divine Smite and get it with a javelin all at once. It's wonderful. Javelins are technically melee weapons, so they do count for Divine Smite. Yeah, I know it's super weird. They're categorized as a
If
melee
you're
weapon.
using it as a melee.
No, they count even though it's thrown. It's considered a melee weapon, and that's why you still add your strength modifier, not a dex modifier. I've done so much research on because that's why they give paladins javelins as starting weapons.
Okay.
I wouldn't do you wrong. I wouldn't do you wrong. So I'm gonna roll a bunch of dice at him.
They all
Okay.
hit.
Okay. That's 6, 12, 17.
Yeah.
That's 22 points of damage.
What's up?
If it makes a difference, 11 of that is radiant. and the rest of it is piercing.
Talk about the murder of this orc.
So we're coming up. I'm being unfortunately a little bit clumsy. Sorry, guys. Chainmail. What are you gonna do? Just gonna shh. Anyway, I'm sure I stumbled or something. This guy, big, ugly, green-looking guy. His head around, big dumb face, tusks everywhere. What's going on? You just try to tell him, hey, come here, buddy. You just try to talk to him reasonably. Doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to do it. Well, I gotta clean up my own mess here. So, pull the javelin out, stretch a little bit, walk up about 15 paces. Look at a sight. Just get it. I mean, it's kind of a bouncy 1-2. If you've ever seen the javelin thrown, it's more than just standing still. There's a reason I moved 15 feet. And I will say that I caught him probably like right in the neck. And as it connects, you see this nice little spark of divine energy gonna course through his body as well. And his head comes mostly off. It's not all the way off, mostly off. It's like a nearly headless Nick situation, flapping in the wind.
I'm gonna add a little bit to that.
Please
you
do.
notice that while you are taking out the big 2/3 of his neck,
Yep.
that he was actively lifting a horn, like a ram's horn, to his mouth with a little thing around his neck that dangled. And when you obliterated his neck, his horn fell down to the ground along with his dead body.
You can't blow the horn anymore, guys. I helped. I did it.
Nice throw.
Thank you. Took a little out of me, but I think worth it. Yeah.
Good job, F.
Just gonna mark that down. Goodbye, spell slut. Okay,
Say we get up behind that boulder.
I think we should head
quickly
towards
as
that
possible.
boulder. Maybe we should also drag his body onto this
That's what I'm
side.
saying. Yeah, get up. We need to get up there
Yeah.
as quickly as.
So we just wanna, everybody okay with just getting up to that
Yeah.
side
Yeah,
of the boulder? Doing this war game style. Okay.
And
Sneaky boy, you go up front. I'll
Yeah.
be right behind if that's okay.
That's cool.
And I think we can hug the rock. Are you okay with being on this end?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
And
actually
then
gonna keep my eyes out on that
Yeah.
side.
And then I would say we're going to try to pull his body kind of on our side so that if there is anybody on the other side, hopefully they won't see that he just got a javelin through the neck and went limp. And we're going to try
Do
to...
you want to? Because I'm going to try and do that as stealthily as possible. Pull that body around. So do you want a stealth check or?
Yes, please. And what's
10.
your armor situation again?
My armor, I have light armor.
What is it, like leather?
Yeah.
Total 14.
Yeah, my total is 14 because of the
The rate.
ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raining
Then you go around and you grab the body from the corner and you're dragging it out to the front of the rock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
we're
right
right.
around that corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stashing it with us.
Bucket chain style. We'll pull it all the way back.
Oh yeah. Conveyor belt this.
You feel like you've done a good job at accomplishing that task?
Wonderful.
We're very good at this.
This is about 30 feet tall. Try and climb that boulder, guys, and see if I can see anything further from atop said boulder.
Do we hear any other movement or footsteps of any other orcs?
You roll for perception for me?
No, you're good.
That's a whopping 8.
You are not hearing anything other than your heartbeat pulsating in your ears. I'm assuming that sneaking up into a potential orc habitat would be a nerve-wracking experience.
Extremely.
No. This is par for the course, right guys?
I'm fine.
No.
I don't have nerves.
Nerves of steel, literally.
I don't know if you know this, but we're level 3.
Guys, I killed you with a javelin, it's fine.
Took out 2/3 of his neck.
You just want to sneak and peek around the corner and see if there's anything there.
I
Yeah,
think,
stick my head out and do a peek. I guess a stealth check on that one as well. Yes.
Yes, sir.
19.
You're feeling stealthy.
Do I?
You know when you take a basketball shot, you know it's going in, like when it leaves your hands. That's how you feel about your tiptoes.
the tippiest toes.
So peeking around. Do you want a perception to see if there's anything?
So were you climbing up and over, or were you coming around?
I was just peeking around
You kind of talked about climbing up.
Yeah, I kind of had. But I was just gonna peek around, not even really move around, just kind of like put my head out around and see if I can see anything.
Stealthy peek around. So your intention, are you looking for here, or are you looking behind this rock? What are you
Kind of looking
accomplish?
around this edge.
Okay.
So whatever I can kind of see down that edge, yeah.
So you're trying to do that while staying as stealth as you could.
Right.
As you could see.
As hidden as behind that rock as I possibly can.
Okay.
So probably 3/4
So are you going to
like
keep
a head.
going until you can see behind the rock?
No.
Okay.
Cool. Do you want a perception or investigation? Perception.
If you want perception just for what's kind of going on in general, you can roll for that. If you want to investigate something specific,
Right.
I'm happy to do that. But you'll just have to tell me what you're
Cool.
investigating.
I'll just do a perception to see if there's anything
Okay.
notable. Ooh, that is going to be a 4. 3, actually. That's not seeing shit. There's a rock in front of me, guys.
You do not detect a whole lot. Other than there is some markings on the ground where you can tell that an orc had been just kind of passing his time during his guard duty. But all symbols point to the fact that that was a solo orc and not necessarily a group of anybody.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna come back around that corner
Yep.
and I'll let everybody else know what I have seen. Alrighty, guys. So it doesn't look like anybody else was around that corner. It looks like he was just chilling there by himself.
That's good. So hopefully we're still undetected.
Yeah, I think we got him before he blew the alarm to let everybody know that somebody was coming. So
Okay.
we still have that on us.
So also good news. We know there are orcs here. But I'm gonna make sure I pick that javelin back up as well.
Good call.
Guys, how would y'all like to proceed?
What's this orc got on him?
Loot in the body.
This orc has a great axe, and a javelin is leaning against the rock, and then his horn.
Take the javelin.
I would like that javelin
and a cut of jort that you recognize from a fellow.
I know these jorts.
Those shorts look familiar.
I love the throaty Batman whisper.
I know these jorts.
I know these jorts.
I know these jorts anywhere. You cut your jeans into jorts. I was born. Okay, so. Okay, so I'm definitely grabbing that javelin, just throwing it in with my others, because hey, extra javelin for distance smites. I looked it up. I promise you, I looked it up on Sage Advice, or whatever it is, Sage Wisdom. I forget. I think Sage Advice. Anyway.
Oh no, you told me you didn't want to look it up there.
Killed my damn
Does anyone
orc.
want that great axe? Or you doing okay?
Don't really need it.
I mean, you got your maul. I think
I
it's
got my
just as
maul.
good.
I'm gonna take the great axe.
Yeah,
Just
you're a big, strong boy. You can carry that. Yeah. Okay.
What's a maul? 2d6?
Yeah, maul's 2d6. The great axe is 1d12.
You know, it's even better than that. 3d4. Yeah. Okay.
Depends on which maul.
Guys? Cool. Alright.
You
Okay.
take that war horn.
Okay. Okay.
We can use that.
Ooh, actually, that might be good for drawing them out, and we could ambush them. But they would be ready for a fight then.
They would be. And they might set traps
Yeah.
inside before we can get in.
It's an option we have.
It is an option.
Okay. So, again, how do we want to try to do this? Do we want to get them to come out, or do we want to go in?
Let's get closer to the tower.
Fair enough. Okay. So do we want to?
Do we want to
figure
split
out
that
what's
rock?
going on between
Have 2 people go around one side and 2 people go around the other.
I think we all need to go to the left.
Okay.
I think that seems.
Because to the right seems like inside the cave has more visibility.
I vote we'd all go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Go.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Ryan Cooper carry over his stealth check since he already did such a nice job of establishing his stealthiness during this part of the adventure. But you guys are joining him now and need stealth checks from you guys.
Okay.
Come on, don't ruin it.
I'm assuming you don't want to reuse your terrible stealth checks from me.
Oh no, I do actually. Oh no, I do because I rolled a 1, Sam. I have a 0 modifier.
Double up on that.
You're a clumsy fearball.
A 17 and a 1. Red, you're in timeout right now because you rolled bad for me last time too.
Shit today.
I got a 6.
You know, it's kind of funny though. I still hit that orc with rolling 8.
Well, I came around that corner
Got a little
quietly.
+5. Let's find me some sort of leather-based armor, maybe something a lot quieter. This is a little jingly for me.
Alright, so as y'all are approaching, are y'all going hugging this rock or are you coming close? Like down this way or are you hugging the rock?
I'd like to hug the rock. That would be my guess, guys.
I'll stay with you on that. That seems reasonable.
So single file hugging the rock?
Yep.
Okay.
Long distance guy in the back, sneaky guy up front, loud boys in the middle.
Can I see the entrance of that cave? Is there any light coming from the entrance of that cave, or?
You can see the entrance to the cave. The cave is not like a traditional cave when you think of caves as being the big hole in a giant crag. This cave is kind of more the sum of a bunch of boulders piled up all on top of each other.
Okay.
So it's not like pitch blackness when
Yeah,
you
so
look
you
into
have-
the
there's
hole.
spots where
You're
lights are
seeing
coming in and
beams of
stuff.
light, and there's definitely like a light going on in there. But from what you can tell, it doesn't seem artificially created by
Okay.
the situation.
Well, do you want to go in?
I mean, I think that's the only chance.
I mean, it's either they come out, which is gonna probably not be good, or we go in, which could be equally not as good.
How about we get closer?
There's this thing called dice, and this is the roll of them, I've heard. This phrase.
How about we get closer
Yeah.
and Ryan can scout further in.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you all are coming
Where do we
like
want
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
Nothing.
Why don't we? No, nothing else. Why don't we move over on this side of the rock, guys, and then we can kind of look. I can peer around while y'all are at least under cover, because as of right now, it kind of looks like y'all are in the middle of a
Is opening it
open
up.
field.
Y'all are gonna come
Hiding in the
Y'all are gonna
streets.
come hug it like this.
Yeah, come hug it like that. And then I'll peek in.
Yeah. We're letting you take the lead on this guy.
Nat 20 for perception.
All right. So you're peering into the cave.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to. Will you lift that up off the?
Yeah, absolutely.
Room.
Is this one on the floor?
Yeah, I think so. I can probably unplug.
I know that hut.
honestly.
No, I've never seen this hut in my life, sir.
So you would peer in through the crack, and inside you would see a path to the left, a path to the right, and a big boulder down in the middle.
Okay.
And the light is certainly very dim in there. I mentioned the kind of holes from the way that this is more a pile of rocks than anything else. So it is dim light, it's not pitch black. What's your dark vision situation? You don't have
None.
it, right?
I think only you have it, Rylenar. I don't think it's a great idea to send Solo into there, though.
Oh, it's dim light, so we can still.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be okay.
Well, guys, it looks like there's
Will
two
you roll
ways.
the second dice of that perception since the light is dim?
Yeah. 4. So that's 5. Cool. So there's two, looks like there's two little trails inside here. One goes to the right, the other one goes to the left. I can't really see much other than that because it's pretty dim. So what do you think we should do, guys? Y'all want me to continue kind of sneaking in a little bit, or?
You don't see anybody immediately in the entrance, though?
I don't see anybody immediately in the entrance.
I think we should go into the entrance and maybe listen for sounds coming from one or two.
Any prominent footpaths?
No real prominent footpaths. Being that there's one over the other, you can tell that both paths are certainly used. There doesn't seem to be a preference.
So I say we just sneakily move right on in there.
Yeah, I would say.
So we'll have speed for both, yeah.
Do all of us want to go? Yeah.
I mean, at this point, if he doesn't see anybody in that main room, that first room, I think it'd be safe for us to all go in, assuming that he saw everything.
Unless we decide that we want to bring them out.
But if we bring them
Before they
out,
know we're here.
if they break, the only way that I can think of to bring them out would be something that would bring them out ready for a fight. They are orcs.
Can I do an investigation right at the door to see if there's anything that would notify anybody of coming in or out of the cave?
If there was anything that would notify anyone.
Yeah, like if there's any sort of a trap or anything that can.
Bunch of cans on a string.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, kind of something that would notify anybody of coming in or out of that.
You look down on the ground and you can see that there are a bunch of leaves on the ground, but your just general awareness of where you are would let you realize that there are no trees to have those dead fallen leaves occur naturally.
Okay. So before we get in there, I'm going to stop before those leaves. We need to see what's going on with these leaves. So I guess I'll do an investigation on the leaves.
Okay. Terrible at decorating.
15.
Your roguish knowledge of traps and checking for things, there's nothing inherently dangerous about these leaves. But as someone who prides themselves on their stealth and ability to move silently, you know that certainly these leaves would make some noise if people were walking across them.
Okay.
Can we avoid these leaves?
I don't know. I'm probably going to have to investigate to see if there's a trail or if we want to grab anything and put it over the leaves.
Well, how big is this area of leaves?
It's like they're kind of scattered out throughout the entrance. If you were walking with intention to avoid them, you feel like they are avoidable.
Okay. Be careful. Watch your feet, steps around these leaves, guys. Try not to touch the leaves as much as possible. Make as little noise as possible, guys.
So y'all are all going in together?
Well,
Yeah.
hold
When
on.
y'all come in, I mean, as of right now, I'm standing in the doorway.
Hold on. So if we go in, I assume you've told us about these leaves and everything. So it's gonna be hard to avoid these. I think maybe drawing them out might be the better idea.
We can do that.
But we're gonna have to be ready to set this up really fast.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm thinking one of us, meat grinder, one of us on each side, Flint, and then
How far are we from the tower?
the tower that we were in before.
The tower is not a
Oh.
built tower. The Wyvern Tor Tower is a natural spire that had the wyvern nests up at the top. So you're pretty much kind of at the base of that tower is around us.
Do these leaves look super dry and flammable?
They look super dry and flammable.
cool. Let's, yeah.
Catch the leaves on fire as they're running through.
Do it.
Not deep though, because remember you can avoid
Just
them.
gonna
so
burn
they're
real
kinda
fast.
they're in
But it might give us cover of smoke, too.
I'm not saying it wouldn't. I was just helping
Yeah.
to clarify what.
Okay. Well, who can make fire? Okay. How far away from yourself can you make fire?
120 feet
Okay, that's good.
if I hit.
Yeah. We can always throw a torch in there too if we have to.
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna call them out, I think Flint and I need to flank the doors. You need to be ready to hit anything that gets past us. Where do you want to be? I mean, you're most effective when they don't know you're coming as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You and Flint want to flank the doors, actually. I'll be ready for anything that gets past y'all, and you can be there to blast anything. First line, second line.
We could do that.
What if you stand there ready for them?
Yeah.
I mean, who says I'm not
Draw their
going to?
attention.
Who says I'm not going to?
I mean, we can use the horn as well.
Actually,
which would be really good. Use the horn
Let me
and have
see
you
that
front.
horn. This is the idea.
Yeah. Let's set that up. We can get the leaves going.
How long can you fly for when you fly? A while? Not a long time?
A minute?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, but not a
Only
long
done it
time.
once.
I've never tested it.
Oh, it's okay, baby bird. Don't worry.
I just
Don't
found
worry.
out I have these wings.
Just found out it
Okay.
worked.
Just think it might be nice to have you from above.
I can do that.
But, no. Okay.
Cool.
So you guys, who's going on which side of the door? Everyone set this up.
So y'all are gonna set this up on either side of the door.
Yeah.
Basically, it'll be like one of them on each side of Robot and Dragon Man. Do you want to be offset off to the side? Yeah. And I'll be dead center. And I'm gonna, over here, you want to be hugging the wall.
I'll be closer in so I can light those
Oh, you'll need to
leaves
be
on fire, and then I'll
maybe
back
like
up.
here and then back up.
And then I'll back up.
I mean, I could just throw a torch on those leaves too, since I'm standing right there.
It's whatever. He can.
That's a no miss option.
I think it'll be hard to miss leaves.
Cool.
Shoot the floor.
What would that be taking a spell slot?
No, it's gotta be a cantrip. Otherwise, you wouldn't offer it so freely.
Good with that.
Cool.
Actually, that big rock is still over here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to, if you guys want to reset, do that. Just
I'm gonna scooch things on a
you
little bit.
can just make this
Yeah.
another way. Leave the big rock right there.
Okay.
And now you're on the outside.
Gotcha.
Just so happened that I created it to look the same on the inside.
Okay, wait. So this is the big rock. So that's the cave entrance there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where you murdered the.
I murdered him very well for us.
Very well.
He was a bad man doing bad things.
How far is that?
20, 30 feet.
20, 45 from the entrance to the big rock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think he's on that side.
You want to draw some rope across that doorway when they run out? Or we can trip some of them up a little bit?
Y'all want to go tripwire?
So Fearbolg and Ryan Cooper one side.
Fearbolg's gonna be dead center away. I'm their target.
I'm gonna be actually by the big rock outside.
Back here or
Yeah.
up front?
Right there. When everything starts, I'm gonna fly up on top of that rock.
Okay.
Alrighty. Do you want a tripwire, or do you want to just
Do y'all have?
battle them out when they come out? I have hempen rope.
I mean, so trip them and get them to fall, or and stumble, or y'all can just
Try to attack him.
attack them by surprise. I think a surprise attack might go better for y'all.
Let's do surprise.
Yeah. Okay, so if we're all set up, I'm gonna take that horn. What's up? You need to do anything first?
I have a scroll of fireball.
Put a pin in that, but keep it ready. I mean, what are you gonna do? Fireball now? I don't
Fireball
think
as soon as I see the first one coming through the door. Unless they only said one. That would suck.
Yeah. Hold on to it. Be ready with it. Not a bad idea. Yeah. Put yourself in danger though. Okay, so I'm gonna blow the horn to draw them out. Y'all are gonna swing from both sides, hopefully killing them before they get to me. And if not, then I'll have to kill them myself. And you are our above. You are our. Yeah.
Cool. And this is going to be under surprise, probably, for our first 2 attacks.
Well, I mean, what are you guys gonna do?
Basically, I'm drawing them out with the horn, and I'm just gonna stand there ready to go. Hopefully, anybody coming out will charge at me. These guys are gonna try to get opportunity attacks on them as they run past them from the sides.
Okay. I don't think you're gonna have a lot of surprise after blowing the horn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you are blowing the horn. These 2 are as invisible as they could be to the people running out because y'all are planning on swooping in behind. And you are trying to draw them in.
I'm drawing out. I'm basically
You're
trying to make
standing-
it.
You're standing wide open out there.
I'm just making it look like I'm coming to call them out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've mastered the art.
And actually, if we still have this, since we're about the big rock, I'm gonna be very gruesome about this. I'm gonna make it personal to get them angry. I'm gonna use my sword to cut the rest of that bit of neck off and plop their friend's head kind of out here in the middle in front of me.
Okay.
Their hornblower's head will be in front of me. I'll have his horn.
You should just Captain Morgan on top of his head.
With the horn?
yeah.
God damn.
I figure if we're getting them riled up and running at me so that our guys can get them from the sides, I want them angry.
Alright.
Okay. Do we need to get an initiative roll going?
So one thing I would understand, I do understand that it wouldn't be a surprise attack for him because he's blowing the horn, but if they're running out of there and they don't see anybody there,
I'm gonna let you guys get some opportunity.
okay.
You might not have surprise, but sneak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have advantage on that. I'm sure. That'll be a guess.
I'm gonna write down what I'm doing for posterity as I die.
Surprise means you have an entire action or an entire round before they even
Right.
run initiative. So that's definitely not.
Alright, initiative please, gents.
There we go. Finally, something above 10.
What above 10 might that be?
16.
Not great.
I would also like. Have you blown the horn yet?
Use inspiration on initiative.
I assumed that he did. I've already put my people over there.
okay.
Yeah, I
You know,
was. Yeah.
not too much has happened, but
I was gonna use my radiant soul as soon as he blew the horn, so I can grow wings and fly on top of that rock.
okay, without using an action, I'm done with that.
Okay.
Alright, who else rolled what?
5. Oh, I'm at 6. Wonderful. Good.
9.
So they're gonna get attacks on all of us.
Yeah. That's what I was asking if you could. Can you use inspiration on an initiative roll?
Inspiration you need to determine before you roll.
Okay.
If you wanted to roll one, I wouldn't stop you.
Cool. Yeah, we're
It's not like a Not like the world has
Yeah.
changed since your roll.
Not yet.
Ooh, yeah.
Is it better?
8.
We are terrible at surprising people, guys.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready.
We're all just very scared.
I'm so ready. How'd you roll? 16.
How would I roll a freaking 6? I would have taken that. Much better. Just gonna practice rolling. I've heard this helps. Right.
It's a skill.
Damn, am I allowed to get loaded dice?
Depends what they're loaded on.
Oh, they're just drunks.
They're just alcoholics.
They're fine.
I'm just gonna put white out on my dice and make everything 20.
I saw a set called the Luck set. It was 3 wooden dice, 1 regular D20. The other 2, one had no 20 and 2 1s. One had no 1 and 2 20s. It's odd. I mean, yeah. If you really want to mess with someone, or if you really want to, hit better.
I saw one of the D&D subreddits, someone telling a story of them playing with a guy who just had lucky dice, where he's just, when he rolled, he would just immediately grab the dice before anyone could look at it, like, yeah, nat 20. And then when they forced him to play online, like using roll roll on there, he got mad and quit.
Can't hide your bad rolls then.
Man, what a terrible person to play with. I'm gonna change my battery real quick.
What you gotta do. Also, just while you're changing that, since I did look at the video from last time, I like how you're overlaying like the second camera shot in that bottom corner. That's really nice.
Like that?
Yeah.
It's been evolving
Oh yeah.
as everything,
I figure it's gonna be slowly coming together.
but that's been a fun way to utilize all the extra camera I have now.
Great
Also,
reaction.
part of it is I want to see people's reaction and the role play. It helps when you're seeing how someone's talking.
Yeah.
I think it was episode 7 I threw on the other day, and it had like 300 views.
What?
Oh yeah.
You're a beast.
Right. All right, battery changed. Okay, so you have blown the horn of the scout. We've got Meth hiding, Raylan up there with his wings. You're still hiding though, right?
Correct.
But you're just up
Correct.
there, winged, and up there,
Mm-hmm.
trying to remain stealthy, not like standing up there with your wings. Like,
No, not going full angel from X-Men.
okay.
Not yet.
Alright, so you guys are off here over on the side. As you do, the horn blows and you hear like some rumbling around and loud voices and stuff from inside the rocky cavern. You know it hasn't been very long, but this like 1 minute since you guys blew the horn and you're sitting outside waiting has really seemed like an hour, but you know that it's only really a minute. Eventually, a orc pokes his head out through the door, looks down, sees the head of his friend on the ground, a giant fearbulg standing in front of him. And he shouts, "They killed Spike! Get him, boys!" And all of a sudden, 6 orcs come spewing out of the doorway. And I'm going to let you guys each take opportunity attack on one, since you are laying wait as they run past.
Okay, one on his side on the back. It's a gray one. Thank you.
I'll take mine on that gray guy.
Okay.
Use this on an opportunity attack.
That's gonna be an 8.
8 is missing.
You don't have advantage on the
Yeah, I
attack
do.
rolls.
I have an advantage on any attack rolls when the creature hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
Advantage on attack roll when someone hasn't taken in, so that's for like a sneak attack maneuver of
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah, he's got assassinate, so anytime someone hasn't taken an action.
I'll give you advantage on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so then you can,
Cool.
then you can totally do sneak attack. That's raw. Ooh, I think that'll
That's a
hold.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that's hitting.
Awesome. And then can I?
You got advantage,
bonus-
so you might as well
Any
roll
dice?
another dice. Be a 20. I don't know.
And you're doing this guy right here.
Yeah.
So this leader guy kind of stayed back and he like screamed and pointed his sword, and then all of his dudes charged out of the cave.
Hey, he's obviously the leader.
Yeah.
Awesome. So 1d8 and 2d6.
Once they start shouting commands at other people, I go ahead and
Nice.
let you
11,
include that.
13.
No,
No,
that's 15.
15, right?
Yeah.
15 plus 2, 17.
17 damage.
17 damage.
All right. Talk about how you're killing this orc as he's running out the door.
So he's running out the door, and I just very quickly throw my rapier in front of him, and it's so sharp it just slices his head off using his own momentum.
Running through a piano wire.
I like that.
Oh, this is perfect music.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage and back out of that area. I guess we weren't really engaged, but
Well, I mean, you engaged when you slash.
Yeah.
So disengage and back up to where I still am.
Yeah, so basically he's gonna be there, but he's fine where he is.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be in direct.
Did you?
Yeah, I guess.
You're just too tall.
They ran
I
out.
try to do the same thing. Just shivering right under it.
All right. Raylanard, it is your action.
All right, I'm gonna start big. I will cast Guiding Bolt against what looks like the leader. What?
I thought you were gonna do fireball.
Oh, I'm
No,
not
I'm not telling you.
exploding my friends.
Yeah, I heard you go big, so yeah.
Oh shit. Going to dash as far away from him as possible.
Does a 14 hit?
14 is hitting.
Perfect.
Oh wait, you're attacking the boss?
The leader, yeah, the leader guy.
Then, sorry, 14 is not hitting the leader.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
I will use my favored by the gods and add 2d4 to that. 2, 5, what was it, 14? So 19?
Yes, that will in fact hit.
4, 6, 7, 9. Radiant, 12 radiant damage. And then the next attack roll against that target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Cool.
As he is glowing with a mystical dim light.
Awesome.
Oh, so you kind of like fairy fired him too, kind of?
Yeah. It
Actually-
lasts for like one round, but it's
So
only
sort
the
of
first,
a-
the next attack.
Against
Yeah.
him 2, so that was another d6 of, and then 5 necrotic damage as well.
In addition to the 12?
Correct. Because he is hexed.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I'll crouch down back behind the rock. Not necessarily a hide action because I don't have it, but
But
less visible.
using your surroundings to your advantage. Okay, time for a little orc party here. These orcs are going to rapidly close on you. Orcs have a thing called aggressive, which basically lets them have a dash towards somebody that they feel like is being aggressive towards them. Because of the head being on the floor at your feet, I'm going to go ahead and assume that
Oh yeah,
they're
it would
taking
totally
that
be
as,
aggressive
as
against
you
me.
being aggressive towards you. So they all get to double their movement here as a bonus action.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get murdered by a bunch of orcs, guys. Avenge me.
I'm right above you with healed, baby. Also, you can touch yourself.
So your back's to this rock, though.
Stop laying on hands. God, that's disgusting.
You know, every campaign, every group has a theme song. Can that be ours?
Alright, so one
I
of
think we
them,
both touch ourselves.
one of the orcs dropped dead.
Okay.
You attacked one of the orcs, but missed.
Mm-hmm.
So the one that you attacked is going to peel off on you. And then I've got 3 up here. I did all of their movements already. I'm not going to do all of their
I
actions.
just wanted to see what.
4 of their
what's
actions, or 3 of their actions are about to happen right now, and then the other ones are happening here in a second.
like this or this?
That's
Okay,
perfect.
so
Both ways, don't know.
Fearbolt coming at you.
Okay.
15 plus something. 15 plus 5 is unnatural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then that is 1d12. Slashing. D12 plus 3. 13 to you, sir.
Cool.
Oof.
And the blood trickles from me.
Swinging great axe, that's slashing if that plays any role.
Gotcha.
Alright. Next 2. Both coming at you as well.
Jeez.
9 plus 5 is 14.
Nope.
Does not hit.
Yes, sir. Misses.
13 plus 5 is 18.
Meets it, beats it.
And then. Whew, this d12's rolling hot. 12 plus 3 is 15 damage.
I am down.
Really?
Great.
I rolled a 3 on my level up for my HP, yeah. I rolled a 2 and a 3 in that order.
And Ryan Cooper, you see all of these bloodthirsty orcs spewing out. A group of 3 runs over and drops your decoy. And two split over to you. The leader has just been blasted by your friend Raylanar, and who appears to be the leader, who is wearing better armor than the rest. Has a angelic glow to him, even though he is so pissed off. He's damn near cross-eyed, with his little tusks kind of poking up out of his mouth.
Get that sneak attack.
He's not happy.
Awesome. I'm gonna attack him, and I attack under, what do you call it, advantage, because he's that way. So I roll 2d20, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's advantages. Nice.
21.
21 is going to hit.
Awesome.
You're swinging at leader.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swinging at leader with a rapier, so
He was bleeding and angry.
2d6 plus an 8d8. Ooh, that sucks. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage.
That 7 damage lands bluntly onto the leader, and he is looking very wounded, but is clearly still standing.
Awesome. Use my bonus action to disengage. And we're gonna move right here. Cool.
Taking hexes for a spin today?
They were fine, especially in combat.
Yeah, for a situation like this, it's really bully and not like little pathways in a dungeon. It felt like an appropriate way to represent this battle. Okay, so Ryan, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right, Brughor is not happy that you have damaged him and disengaged so deftly, and he is going to charge you and attack with a Great Axe.
Good.
18 plus 5 is 23.
That ends.
Then Great Axe is D12 plus 3.
Did you roll a 12? Did you roll a 12?
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna do that again. Alright, I'm gonna do it a third time.
No, you rolled a 12 again.
Now we
Oh,
gave him
lo-
a-
you gave him
now we
loaded
gave him
dice,
a-
didn't you? What brand is this?
Alright, 13. 1 12 off, 1 1 off, and I think the third one's fair. 13 damage.
Okay,
We're
okay.
good.
Testing the boundaries of that thing, aren't you?
Awesome.
That is it for Brughor's turn, and then now it is these other 2 orcs. Flint, 1 comes at you. 4 plus 5 is 9. That's not doing anything.
Nope.
And then this guy is going to run over 5, 10, 15, 20. Come over here and attack you as well. That is 9 plus 5 is 14. I don't think that's doing it either.
Nope.
Meth, you see nothing.
I see nothing. It's time for me to make a death
Swirling.
saving throw is what it is.
Swirling.
I see the void.
Yeah. Don't go towards the light.
I didn't. Save 1.
Don't go towards the light.
I looked at the void. And he gave me nice.
Flint, after Meth, it is your turn.
I shout, Matt, back up, come on! And then I tell these 2 orcs, get the fuck out of my way. And I'm gonna use my green flame blade.
Green flame!
Got immediately for me.
Okay. Closer to the entrance.
That will be a 9.
To hit?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
I'm gonna use my action surge
Okay.
and attack him again with the green flame blade.
Green flame!
God damn.
You're
Not rolling well.
You're telling me.
Such is life. Meanwhile, I'm over here.
Rolling a hot sale.
You want to switch dice?
About to bust out no.
Flint, is that going to be it for your turn, sir?
That's all I can do.
That's rolling
As Flint's action ceases, you hear a giant, earth-rattling roar that does not sound happy come from inside the cage. It is like, not necessarily human, but it sounds not like an animal. It sounds
Like the cage or the cave?
cave
Oh.
from inside the cave.
Oh.
You hear a loud roar, and you can actually feel some rumbling in the ground around you.
Jurassic Park style.
Jurassic Park style. And with
My
that,
cups of water.
Raylanar, you are aware.
Great eye. Everybody's down.
You are aware of the rumbling and the roar, and from your vantage point on the battlefield, you are able to see everything that's going on. Your buddy Meth is apparently still breathing. You can tell from where you're at. Roguish Ryan Cooper is stabbing and slashing and rolling away and stabbing, and Iron Giant Flint is just bang, bang, bang. And that yields to your action, sir.
All right. Using my angelic wings, I'm going to fly down to Meph for a little cure wounds action.
Is that a hand contact to do it? You got a touch?
I do.
Okay.
You don't have healing word?
Nope. Yeah. 8. So, is it 1d8 or 2d8?
It depends on what level you did it at. If it's level 1, it's 1d8.
So that's 8 plus 3.
Okay, so I'm at 11.
And then a little bonus action of healing light.
What's your total HP?
26. Yeah. Because my con's only a +1 because paladins have to spread to if you don't do anything. Yeah.
That's another 6 HP for you.
Cool.
And I will use the rest of my movement to fly back up.
All right. Since you are going into this like pit of ferocity, I'm going to give them opportunity attacks on you.
Sure.
But since you're flying and you swooping down with wings like straight into this was not at all what these guys were expecting, I'm gonna give them all 3 disadvantage.
Okay.
Alright. Attack 1. Disadvantage. Ooh, 19 and a 5. So I guess that 10's not going to do anything. 15 and a 6. This is just like classic disadvantage rolls. Right? 11 not doing anything. Ah, there we go. You disadvantaged your way out of a nat 20, so that's nice. 13 plus 5 is 18. It's at least worth asking.
I'm going to use shield to bring my AC up to 20 for the start of my next turn.
All right. So we have 2 whiffs. We had 2 whiffs, and then the third one is swinging with his great axe, and like a visual, like angelic blue shield is what deflects his thing off as you're pointing your hand at him, flying back up away, and you are back up top. Yes.
I'm actually, I'm gonna use my movement. I'm gonna fly more towards Ryan Cooper. I have a feeling I'm still
So
up in the
you're
air.
up in the air? Okay.
I just have a feeling I might need to be a little bit closer to him.
You're gonna
Second.
be above me.
Yeah.
Like you can hover like basically right above.
How many
me,
feet
right?
up in the air are you? You're at the height of the rock, so you're 25 feet up in the air-ish, 30 feet, something like that?
Yeah, like 20 feet.
Okay. All right. So is that the end of your turn, sir?
That is the end of my turn.
All right. These 3 orcs that had thought they had just killed their prey have had their prey wake back up. One misses. 5 plus 5 is 10. That misses, I assume.
It does.
15 also misses.
That it misses.
18. There we go. Oh, 16 plus 5 is 21.
That'll hit.
Natural. All right, so we have 1 damage, 1 swinging,
Yeah.
and then we've got. I'm gonna pick a new D12. This one's been hitting a little hot for my taste.
It's running hot.
11.
I did. I'm sorry. I tried.
I'll miss you all.
11.
Okay. Still kicking. Kind of.
But that was 3 actions from orcs. If that makes you feel any better. Ryan Cooper, you see the fury of blades slashing against your fearbold friend. He uses his dexterity and slenderness to avoid a few but does take one brutal impact as you feel inclined to act.
Raylan, are you within 5 feet of me?
Sorry, is that not?
Okay.
Sam, would you be okay using this?
Go for it.
Head on.
Can I yell something real quick to my buddy Ryan?
Yes, you can.
Go help Meth!
Okay. Responded.
Where are you?
Raylan, just a little bit so I can grab me. I'll run up to this guy. I'm going to disengage with my cunning action from the boss and run over behind that guy and do an attack on him right in front of me. And that will be a 13.
You get an advantage from your sneak attack
Yes.
on rolling it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't get an advantage in rolling it. I just don't need advantage on him.
That's okay. 13 beats it. You're good.
Okay, cool. Going in with the rapier.
Since he's engaged with someone else, you're getting an extra damage dice.
I get my sneak attack, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2d6.
If somebody's within 5 feet of him, then I get
Pack tactics.
2, 4, 7, 9 on that guy.
Okay. What are you attacking with?
Rapier, so 9 piercing.
So you just come up behind him and just like pierce his back with this rapier. And blood is drawn, my friend.
Beautiful. That'll do it. Because I disengaged from the other guy. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. Brughor's turn. He's going to charge over, chase you. 12 plus 5, 17.
Hit. Hit damage?
That is a 12. I'm gonna borrow some blood. We can trade.
By the way, that's my second D12. I'm gonna dice jail it because I'm just rolling too hot. Or do we want to keep it up there because its luck has been used? Y'all decide. 12 plus 3, so that's 15 slashing, sir.
Oh, I'm at 1.
Well, that's a good place to be, actually. Better than 0.
Yeah.
It's 100% better than 0.
I've heard it's way better.
Math is fun.
Okay.
Okay, Brughor's turn, and then these orcs down here with flint. 15 plus 5, unnatural 20.
Hits.
13 plus 5 is 18.
Meets it.
Alright. You want me to keep rolling this or jail it?
Go for it.
6 plus 3 is 9. 7 plus 3 is 10. 19 between both attacks.
You oily?
Yep. Wait. Yes, I am. Barely.
Meth, you still have HP as I remember.
I have a couple of them. I have a few of those.
You have the sweat and blood is in your eyes and it stings as you have had your second life in this battle.
Yeah.
And it is your action, sir.
Okay. And currently I'm surrounded by 3, back to a wall or stone. The one in front of me has been pierced by my friend, who is also being attacked from the backside. He's flying Angel Boy in the air. And Flint, you are occupied.
Dude in front of you is bloody. Dude behind Ryan is bloody.
Yeah. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Cool. I'm gonna take a swing at the guy straight in front of me. The one right in front of Ryan.
Okay. The between me and you.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Cool. That is a 19 plus 6, so I think 25 is gonna hit. Yeah.
It does. Your instincts are correct.
And I'm burning that spell slot on a smite. Well, he's bloodied already.
He is bloodied.
That is killing.
I wouldn't do it with a smite. Yeah.
Kill him.
Murder! Murder! Murder!
I'm a good man. He's only doing 8 damage.
Well, that is only going to kill him.
Yep.
Okay. Coming back to life after
So-
being taken down and beaten mercilessly. I see
Tell
him
me
get
about
pierced
how you
on
hope
one
that
side.
doesn't happen for that guy.
I see a rapier kind of poke through his front from the back, and I see a little dragon head pop up. And you get hit from the back, and then I'm up. And I just take Talon, bring it right down into his shoulder, and cleave right into here, and he just kind of crumples. And
If you don't mind me stepping in, I like the idea of you taking Talon and going like down into him through the clavicle. So you like go straight down.
Get
and
every
not,
organ.
Through,
Yeah.
just like through the stack.
yeah, that way he's got like this in this. Yeah. We're crossing him. Oh, that's holy now.
It's like a sword box from a magician.
Yeah.
Sword fighting inside of an orc.
Yeah. And with that, I am then going to use my my hidden step and turn invisible. That is a bonus action. So that's action, bonus action, and now I'm getting. I don't like my back against the wall like this. Okay, so
Quite literally.
I'm gonna move this way. Actually, no, I would move towards Flint. So if I can, I'm gonna kind of push that way to only get attacked by 1. Or would you say that I'm boxing too close and have to pass through the middle? Like, can I sneak through here, or do I need to come through here? I guess either way, they're both gonna get
Yeah,
swayed.
you're invisible, so I'm not doing opportunity attacks.
Well, I think they still get them, but there's a
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it for this guy.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah.
even if you came through, like,
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
slash at the empty space because
Yeah.
because that.
Yeah, but like me running by.
But is this the turn? Is this the turn they've already used their reactions on?
I think
so. Wait. They attacked me on their turn, but I don't know if they've taken reactions.
I flew down. They
did.
Oh, yeah, they attacked.
Raylar is the top of the order, so they've already used their reactions.
Oh, yeah,
so
you're right.
They don't have any reactions left
Okay,
to
cool.
opportunity.
Cool. So I'm still invisible, and I'm just going to take my movement, go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Like I said, he's not gonna know that you're
I'm trying to
coming.
figure out if I want to go help Flint or if I want to help you not get killed.
There's big roars coming from the cave.
I'm not running in there.
No, I'm just saying you don't want to end in the mouth of it.
No, probably not.
Invisible.
I am invisible.
As of now.
Actually, no. With my, that'd be 5,
Then
10,
the big
15,
roar emerges
20,
and then
25.
invisibility ends.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
shit.
So
Just like Jurassic Park. Rips porta potty out.
I'm not taking a duty right now, though. It's
Duty.
fine. I'm not doing a duty. I'm just gonna come right up.
ain't doing a duty.
I'm gonna come up here, still invisible behind Captain Orcface here, and that's action, movement, bonus action. We're done.
Captain face.
After Captain Orcface, and I'm invisible until the beginning of my next turn. Instead of the start of my next turn, and I didn't attack, I didn't deal damage, or force a saving throw. Okay, yeah, so basically until the beginning of my next turn, I'm invisible.
Okay.
Yeah. Next up.
Meth, you watch your friend turn invisible and duck out, Flint, you watch your friend turn invisible and duck out of the little car, but you can hardly see past the 2 guys that you've been fighting.
Alright, I'm just getting more and more frustrated with these guys, so I'm just gonna use Green Flame Blade again.
Green Flame!
Yes!
About damn
A
time.
hit!
Crit? Is that
No, it's a hit.
It is
We're
a
getting
crit.
this excited about
Baby
hits right now,
Baby
okay?
That's 23, and damage will be 10, and 1 on the guy next to him, 1 fire to the guy next to him.
10 damage.
I'm gonna use my bonus action for second wind.
Okay.
Nice. So that's an extra thing.
Extra for you. Nothing
Yes.
I need to worry about?
No, I regained it once. And that's my turn.
Alright. And as you guys are engaged in battle, you cannot help but hear the of a immensely large ogre comes and pokes his head out.
God.
And gives you another roar. Gives you another roar and has a rock in his hand that is about the size of one of your friends, and he throws it at Raylanar.
Yes!
The one of us who is still doing okay.
Hey, he walks out. You seem to be like the person that
No,
you would throw at.
absolutely. I love it. I love it. There's someone flying? No. Throw a boulder.
And the boulder sails right past you. And with that, as you have the giant boulder thrown at you, it sails past, and it is your turn to do something about it or not.
Oh, man. Well, I'm going to start my turn with a big uh-oh. Bad news bears.
Do what you're gonna do.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast Captain Orcface, as he has now been dubbed. It's canon.
It's his birth name.
Captain Orcface is the ogre or Brughor?
Brughor.
Okay, that's
Of
Captain
the
Orcface.
New
That makes
England
sense.
orc faces.
The bloodied one of the New England orc faces.
Used my inspiration on it, and complete with. It's a 10 to hit.
That 10 is not hitting the chainmail armored orc.
I think that's all I can do.
All right. This one's dead. So these two are going to turn and run over to you, Ryan. It's 2 attacks, so 16 plus 5 is 21 to hit. And 20 to hit.
Both hit.
Alright.
I'm down.
He had one hit, one left.
Yeah.
Alright.
So if he went down after the first hit, would the second guy still take a swing?
I'm gonna all say you're invisible. No, I'll go ahead and say that doesn't happen.
So hey, you don't have an auto fail on your first death save.
No, I don't.
That goes a long way.
Yeah, that's big.
It doesn't seem like a win, but I assure you.
It's a,
Oh, it's a
that's
win.
a big win.
I'm gonna let that one just.
He's a kind
Flat
one.
coming at you like Cleopatra. 12 is not gonna hit the big metal bastard.
Nope.
And with that, Ryan, you said you're down,
Yeah.
so that will be a death save from you, sir.
Oh, failure.
1 fail from Ryan. Brughor is going to take a javelin and throw a javelin at Raylanar. And that is going to miss. Two orcs fighting Flint. 8 plus 5 is 13. 14 plus 5 is 19.
That way.
That's 1, right?
Yep.
5 plus 3 is 8 damage. The Forgotten D12 is getting some rolls today. Usually that dice is like the one that never
Yeah.
gets used unless you're a barbarian. Alright, so all of those orc actions have happened, and Meth, it is your turn.
And Meth pops back to existence. Right,
Do you like fade back into being visible, or does it just like
I'm more of a snap on, snap off kind of guy.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
I like the idea of it just being gradual, like, oh, I'm back, you know. But no, it's just like, okay.
Just kind of makes a little ping sound.
Just a little pop. There's like 3 different things I should be doing right now. And they all take a full action. Sorry, just checking task times. Okay.
And I'd also like to add, this is exactly the encounter that's in the book. So
Yep.
I'm not screwing with you guys.
Oh no. So I'm gonna do what I have to right now, and I'm just gonna use my lay on hands, and I'm pumping it all into my. I'm saving 1 hit point. I'm saving 1 hit point, so I'm giving almost all of it to myself. So I am back up to 20. So I'm
You
feeling.
have to sing that song every time
Okay.
you lay on hands.
I don't even want anymore. I touch myself. And then I hold up my left hand, and it's glowing with this holy radiant energy, and lay it on myself, and oh, it just feels good. I make a little bit of a face. It's kind of.
You spit into your palm and then rub it into your fiery. I take it you have a little tuft of chest hair that's bright orange like your.
Oh yeah. This taco meat is real. It's getting nasty in there. Sticks out through the chainmail. Pinches sometimes. So unfortunately, that is my whole action.
Pearl Snap shirts catch my beard.
Oh,
they
yeah.
have the Pearl Snap last
Yeah.
button.
Yeah.
Those just grab a.
Always leave that
one
open.
hair
Gotta leave that
at one
open,
time.
yeah.
It gets me.
So that's my action. Bonus actions, I don't really have anything minus my hidden step, which I already used, and or spells that I really don't. I have other things I need to use a slot for. So I'm staying where I am. Yeah. Actually, I mean, okay, I'm in melee with 1. I don't want to get over in front of the freaking ogre, though. Okay, I'm staying where I am, yeah. Gotta take care of 1 first.
Thunder wave or earth tremble.
Yeah.
Those guys. I seem to get surrounded quite often.
Yeah.
Actually, whoa. Action. Nope, yeah. Everything I can do is an action. Yeah. So I'm done.
Alright. Beth is done. Flint, that makes it your turn, sir.
Alright, green flame on the same guy I attacked last time.
Green flame!
That'll be 11.
11 to hit.
Yes.
11 does not hit an orc. Wearing hide armor.
I believe that is all I can do.
Alright. The ogre has his turn, and he bends down, picks up another rock, and and what?
I'm gonna scream at him.
Ah!
Ah!
Oh, an intimidating.
Yeah.
An intimidating scream.
Yeah, like you missed once, bitch. Come on.
Alright.
Crit.
Yeah, I know, right? 9. I'm giving that. 9 plus 6 is 15.
I'm gonna use shield again.
Okay. As the rock comes blasting at you, the shield deflection comes with your palm, and it actually just shatters the rock when it hits. And the rock makes impact, a rippling blue glow in the orb of the space. And then as that ripple goes away, the shield is no longer visible.
I'm just gonna, unflinching, continue screaming at him.
And it yields to your turn, sir.
All right. Braving a boulder throw from an ogre.
Here's our guy.
I'm regretting not bringing all my minis. I almost brought my big ones. I should have brought. I don't have an ogre, but I do have a minotaur that would have filled in nicely. Size was.
Is this
No one's got
this guy
any
here?
Shrek minis?
Yes. Wait, there's 2 on them.
There's 2?
Hold on.
There's supposed to be 2 there.
1, 2.
Oh no, one ran towards Flint after.
Okay, then that is dead, yes.
Okay.
Cool.
On this, my side of Ryan Coop, I'm gonna land and use some healing hands for 3 HP to Ryan Coop. And as he regains consciousness, I'm gonna say now's the time to use that potion. And then whatever movement I have left, I'm going straight up.
Okay. So help me understand with how high off the ground you are.
Let's see. Probably about 15 feet up. About 15 feet to get to him, and then 15 straight up.
Okay. Ray Lennar,
On
your
this side, I can't
turn
quite reach.
ceases. Ryan, you back up now.
Yes. You said 3.
3 HP.
Cool.
I know it's not much.
No, that got me back up. Miss.
Alright, that orc swings and misses at you right here. And then the other one takes a crack at you, Flint. 18 plus 5 is 23.
That's
Jesus.
This is an accurate fucking vote.
+5, man.
That's going to be 9 damage.
We struggle to roll above a 10.
Yeah.
Sam's struggling to roll below a 15.
Right.
So rough.
I am bloodied.
And then Ryan Cooper, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take potion.
Chug that potion. I see a 4. That's the only dice I see. That's a good sign.
6.
6 plus 2.
Nice.
Plus 2, yeah.
Yep.
Nice little 8.
8. Well done, sir. Ryan, that was your action. Do you have any movement that you'd like to try to take?
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move over this way.
Okay. Just remember that that glass is not anything.
Right, no, it's,
Clarifying that you're
yeah,
hiding.
he's just above me.
Yeah. And is that the end of your turn?
That's good. Yes.
All right. With that, the bloodied Brughor turns and slashes at his remaining foe within slash distance.
He could not, that'd be cool too, though. Just like, it'd be neat.
Well, rolling a 4 is kind of the same thing.
That's pretty good. He's probably not feeling
4
great.
plus 5 is a 9, so that would be a whiff.
It's a bad whiff.
He's probably surprised that I was there,
I know,
I would
Ryan.
think.
Yes. Yes, but as he's just screaming and slashing at stuff, he didn't have the time to actually be too confused by it.
He's just sitting there like chopping down at
Yeah.
a dragonborn, and then he hears
Just right behind him.
just from behind him.
Right behind.
I got 2 more coming at you.
Alright.
3 plus 5 is 8. Nothing. 4 plus 5. Oh, you guys finally catching up. The 9 right there. Okay.
Much needed.
Alright, so that was it for those two. Meth, that makes it your turn.
Okay. You, Brughor.
He is killable for sure.
Cool. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Kill that bastard.
I'm not wasting a smite on you. 11 damage.
Tell me about blood-curdling scream that Brughor makes as he dies.
So as he spins at me and misses, I bob underneath. Somehow, I'm very tall. It doesn't make sense. And then I bring Talon up straight through. I find he's wearing chainmail, right? And I find a bad link and just pop it. No, just go straight up through the abdomen. I want to say that the tip comes just poking, not even through the skin, just see it.
Yeah,
just almost a compound.
You can see the throat bulge.
You can just see it, and then you just see it right on the inside. And so he starts to scream, and then just blood starts coming down as he drowns in his own viscera. Then I pull it out and I wipe it off. This is nasty.
Ew, thick.
This is gross. Nasty. And then so he's down. The other guy is he in melee with me, or is he like here or here? He was like here, so.
I think he was in melee with you. I think
Okay.
he had already swung and missed.
Okay. I don't have a second attack right now, but no.
Oh no, he was fighting Ryan Cooper.
Oh, yeah, he
Ryan
was
Cooper
over
was
there.
disengaged.
Okay, because if he's not engaged with me, then I'm gonna use my movement to move over to Flint.
He's not engaged with you.
Okay, cool. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm gonna be right over here. And
So not melee range.
that's as close as I could get. I mean, I guess actually I could have moved there instead.
I just am trying to figure
yeah,
out if you're trying to be right up on him or not.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run over right there, and I am going to. I can only do one concentration spell at a time. This is awful. What? Everything I have is concentration. That's all I'm gonna do for the moment. Yeah.
What do you concentrate on?
No, I had nothing yet, but there's two that I want to do. You know what? No, I'm helping my buddy out. I'm casting Shield of Faith on you. You have a +2 to your AC for the next 10 minutes. Unless my concentration gets dropped, so anytime I get hit, I have to make a save for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Very welcome. Let's see if I can find the...
And that is it for your turn, Matt?
that is it. That is action, movement, and spell slots spent.
Alright, Flint, you feel rejuvenated by Meph's presence as you feel compelled to act.
Alright. I'm swinging at the same guy, same thing.
Smash him. Smash him. Jesus.
13.
Meets it, beats it.
Alright. And 13 damage.
Explain how you kill, and then one trickles off to the other, right?
Yes. So yeah, I'm just getting more and more frustrated.
Green
These
flame!
orcs
Sorry, that's
just
it.
keep on dodging my attacks. I bring the hammer right down on his head, and as it comes down, it just kind of splatters the top part of his skull. Fire leaps from it, and just kind of flaming hot chunks of brain and skull fall onto the other guy and burn him.
Flamin' brain. Sounds like
Flame brain.
Sounds like a kid's snack.
I guess you got a band. Flame Brain?
Alright, Flint. And that is up for you.
Was that the one that was right in front of Flint?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the one in the middle there. Yeah. Or there was one.
Sorry, it's this guy.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you
that
scoot
guy.
him over.
That's the guy that I was thinking.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
And then the other guy is the one that's
That's the one. Yeah.
Alright. This ogre is going to see Flint right here up against the wall.
Learn from his mistakes.
Make a pass at you. Y'all get that the white ones though. I need to buckle
Yeah.
He's a large creature, so he's taking up
3 of those hexes.
3 of those hexes.
Guys, I read the whole DMG.
That is
3
a
hexes,
2
4
plus
squares.
6 is an 8.
3 hexes, 4
Alright.
squares.
I'm into the flanking rules for hexes.
The ogre misses, smashing Flint with his great club. And Raylanar, it is your turn to act. The great club smashes against the giant rock and shakes the rock where you almost think it's gonna all come tumbling down.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, do what you gotta do.
Alright. I'm gonna use my bonus action to move Hex to the ogre. I think I'm just gonna start blasting away at this dude. So I'm out of spell slots.
Sounds good.
Cantrips, that's what they're there for.
Blast me beautiful.
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits all day.
Drool.
A 1 and a 2.
So 3 all day.
6. That's 1 force, 3 radiant, 2 necrotic. Do damage types matter on this guy? Alright, so that's a total of 9? 9? 3?
Do you not have agonizer
7, 8,
blast?
9. 9. I do.
Okay. Sorry guys, not turning backseat to you.
All right. You move the hex to him, is that what you said?
Yeah.
So now does everybody have advantage against him on it?
No.
Okay.
No, I do extra damage to him.
No worries.
That was got a guiding bolt.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Raylanar, it is your turn has ended.
I will use my Ryan's still over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay over here then. I don't have any heals, but
No, you're good.
I'm actually gonna. I will land.
Okay,
Cause you're pretty hurt, right?
No, I'm at 11 out of 29 now. I mean, I'm not like
So you're bloodied.
great. But
Yeah, I'm gonna land in between him and the orc.
like that.
Yep. And that will end my turn.
Okay. And it is these 2 orcs that are down here fighting with Flint. Take another swing. 16 plus 5.
Hits.
No.
No.
16 plus 5?
No,
It's
that's
only 21.
21.
You have 22 now, because your
Oh.
AC's 20.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
no.
because
Oh,
he
wait,
has
no,
his
wait. What's your
thing.
AC normally now?
18.
Okay, no, you're at 20 then.
Okay.
Sorry.
I thought you said plus 2. Oh, yeah. So 21 hits.
I was thinking you were still at 20.
5 plus 3 is 8 damage.
I
Alright.
gave the shield with.
Second one swings at you, and that's a miss.
I wouldn't shield this when I'm around, not anymore, not since it's level up.
Nope.
Ryan Cooper, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I am gonna get up. I think I can. Can we take this game?
This music is stressing me out.
Perfect for this.
It is. It is. I'm appropriately stressed out.
15? 15 to attack?
15, and you're attacking which one, the ogre or an orc?
in front of him,
right in
yeah.
front of me.
15 hits.
Cool. Nope, not. Okay. Should be 1d8 of damage. Oh, that's a 10. My bad. Wrong one.
And you rolled a 10 on it, dude?
Yeah.
1d8 of damage, that's a 10.
2. And then plus 2, so that'll be 4 damage. And then we will use 2-weapon fighting with my dagger. On him again. Ooh, that is a 9. That's a miss.
Correct.
Cool. Into mine.
Alright. End of your turn. With that, this orc shouts, Brughor has fallen! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Opportunity?
Dash. Yeah, you'll get an option. Alright, opportunity attack. Ryan Cooper.
11.
11 is not hitting him.
Nope.
So he shouts, Brughor has fallen, and heads for the hills, quite literally. Meth, it is your turn.
Okay. Meth swing. I'm gonna attack the orc that is in the middle here, right next to the ogre. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And 7 damage.
Oh, 7.
Hey, he's already taken.
Yeah.
But it's still 7. You rolled a 1 and it's still 7.
Yeah.
And that was on the
Duelist is
ogre,
my
and that
fighting
was on-
style. It's either that or
That was
defensive.
on
Yeah.
the orc that's taking the fire damage.
Yeah, the orc. Yeah, that one.
Hey, what's up, Bug?
Is there a bug?
Yep.
Roly poly?
Hi, Buggy.
Yeah. There's a lot of life on that rock.
It's a bio. It's its own little
Bio.
biosphere situation. Bio lump.
Lump.
It's a biome. There's a lichen on there. It's a moss situation.
Okay, so how much damage are you doing?
7 points of slashing.
Okay. That guy is bloody AF.
Cool. And that's all I'm doing. Keeping concentration on that spell. Getting that AC up. Keeping my boy safe.
Okay. And after Meth's turn, it is Flint's turn.
Alright, I am going to cast Magic Missile. I'm sending 2 of the darts to the bloodied orc and 1 to the ogre.
Okay.
The bloodied orc will take 7 damage.
And that is enough to kill the bloodied orc.
Darts just go super cleanly, 1 through each of his eyes. Falls right
And leaves
over.
little black, little smoking things as it falls down.
Boondock things.
And the ogre will take 3 damage.
The ogre hardly notices.
But magic missile, gonna love it.
Yep.
Auto hits? Come on, forget about it. Such a good spell. Such a good spell.
Alright, and that is my turn.
Alrighty. And after Flint's turn, it is the ogre, who has his giant club and is going to take another crack at you, who's been murdering his friends.
Do ogres have friends?
9 plus 6, no, 15. That's why his friends are running away.
As much of a friend as an ogre can have.
Oh man, Steve's here.
15 to hit, and that doesn't hit you.
Nope.
Alright. The ogre's great club whips again and slams yet again on the big rock, doing 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. On
Look
this
the
guy.
ogre right and right. I swear to God, if you
It's a rock slide.
You buried me under these
Rock
rocks.
shifts. Rock shifts.
It's too good.
Yeah. Guys, no joke. I thought he was just gonna have everyone take another hit on me when I was down. I was gonna insta die.
I almost did that to Ryan a second ago.
Yeah. That just would have been like one of his 3 death saving
We're not fighting gnolls
throws.
or ghouls.
Yeah.
God damn ghouls.
Sometimes I kick myself for not taking the defensive fighting style with this, but that extra damage is so helpful.
Especially since you don't have very much on your mod.
Yeah.
Balanced it out.
Well, my strength is a +3, but it's because, you know.
Oh, you do have a +3 in
I have a, yeah.
That's your con.
My con's a +1.
Okay, after the ogre's big whiff on the rock and the fear of a rock slide glinting across Flint's face, Raylenard, is your turn at the top of the order.
Alright, I'm gonna double back on that Eldritch Blast to the ogre. That's 13.
A 13 hits an ogre.
Yes, that is 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Too much fun.
I was gonna say that'd be perfect for us killing like these guys. No, it's just, you know, fish in a barrel.
13,
15.
15.
15 damage. It's a whole bunch of... It's a mixed bag of damage types.
While you have seen lots of damage being absorbed by this ogre, he does not appear to be too phased by it.
With this other orc gone, no longer threatening Ryan Cooper, I will fly back up in the air, 20 feet up. And a little bit closer in. I'll move closer in as well.
You want to grab him, is,
Okay, where are you going?
Almost like right here.
but up in the air.
Yeah,
So you might need that.
Oh, are you flying?
Blast, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get your flight simulator here.
There we go.
There you are. Are you strapped in?
It's gonna be the end of my turn.
Give me advantage on things running away. You should.
It's into your turn.
It is.
All right. The remaining orc takes a swing at Fearbold. 17 plus 5 is 22 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
Man, that's gonna hurt my floor. 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5 damage slashing to you, Fearbold.
Let's see if I can get my spell up. Spell goes down.
That orc takes his swing at you, engage, and you get a chance to. You get a
Opportunity attack is turned on.
opportunity attack as he runs away with 5.
Redeem yourself, dice.
Flint as well.
Hey,
Yes.
I hit.
I did not. I got 10.
Gets that running toward.
Rolled a 17 plus 6, so 23.
23 hits.
Cool.
And then you said you didn't hit.
I got 10.
And so he's gonna take another 9 points of damage. Modifier's bigger than the damage I rolled.
Hey,
I'm not complaining, I'm
Modifier
just
lands
saying.
every time.
Hey, as long as it hits, they're taking at least 7 points of damage.
All right, Ryan Cooper, you see the second orc try to flee the scene while an ogre is just beating his giant club against the wall above Flint's head.
And no signs of running from the ogre?
You do not see any sort of fear in the ogre's eyes.
Let's step over this way.
Yeah, gross eyes though. You don't want.
And I'm gonna pull my short bow.
They're very lighter.
And I'm gonna attack that guy as he's running away. 14.
14 hits.
Awesome. And that is 1d6. 5 damage.
What'd you attack with?
Short bow.
That arrow hits back into his calf, and he just breaks into a limp, but he's still limping off.
So we'll move 5, 10, 30. And we will throw a dagger at him. Huh? I can't use my sight. Oh yeah, because the short bow is ranged. Never mind.
Yep.
Two-handed. Cool. All right, we're good.
Meth, it is your turn, sir.
I would like to move in on the ogre. There, it's a melee range, and I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Okay.
Smash.
It's got to be a 12 to hit.
A 12 hits an ogre.
Cool. Smite. Smitey time.
Double?
Huh?
Double?
What do you mean?
Double smite?
No.
Okay.
Single smite.
Okay.
No. And your double smites. That is 16 damage all day. Not great rolls. What am I gonna do?
16's pretty solid.
Alright. And I think that was my last slot. So yeah, okay, cool.
Flint, after Meth's turn, it is your action.
Alright, Norkhead doesn't weigh more than 5 pounds, does it?
I'd say an orc head's about 8 pounds.
Damn it! Come on, let him do
I was
it!
gonna use catapult one.
Let him do it!
Orc said.
Give me another spell slot and you can do it. Catapult increases the weight per spell slot.
I only have 1 spell slot left.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah!
It's missing the lower jaw.
Yeah.
There's been a significant amount of blood drained out of the head. It's been laying there. And while a head full of blood would weigh about 8 pounds, the bloodless head of the orc is only a mere 5 pounds.
A mere.
So I'm gonna use catapult to fling that orc's head right at the ogre.
Alright, and that's a dex save from me.
Yes. I'm
I
trying
feel like they're not dexterous.
I have a feeling.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's see, 14 minus, I'm gonna assume. 14 minus 1 is 13.
He holds it.
What is it, 12? Yeah.
No half damage.
Just by 1. Nope.
Not for catapult.
I call it,
Damn.
we're casters
That was
light.
too
We're
cool.
light casters.
Yeah.
We're melee casters. Our saves are always on the low side, unfortunately.
Flint, is that it for you?
I was hoping for that half damage on a save.
That is it. Well, now the head took 3d8 damage. It just smashed.
That is also true.
Catapult is such a strong spell at the end of the day.
The ogre is taking a swing at you, Meth.
Let's do it.
12 plus 6 is 18 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Uh-oh.
All
Are you
the
rough?
dice.
Are you rough? You bloody?
Just the side of not bloody.
Okay.
2d8.
I've got no slots and I've got 1 healing hands left.
6
Or
plus
one
1 is 7 plus 4 is 11.
11 damage? Okay.
11 bludgeoning damage from the Great Club.
Still up.
And Raylanar, that is your turn.
Alright.
Alright.
Just keep on keeping on. That's a hit. 20 to hit. 4, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Nice.
15 hits.
Oh no, he rolled. It was a 20 to hit.
15 damage.
Right? Yeah. it's
15 damage?
Yes, 15 damage.
Oh, thank goodness.
4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, we would have been fine.
You sure it's not 16? Because that's what you needed.
It's a 16. Damn.
Just change one to. Yeah.
And with that, I will land because my flight is up.
Okay. You're a ground dude now. Will you be landing like right behind him? Melee or
Yeah,
like here?
like right behind him.
Right behind. Or like.
With my descent, I'm gonna let loose that Eldritch Blast, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. These guys get another double dash, so
There you
they're
go.
going 60 feet, so let's just call them going.
Cool.
Unless one of y'all wants to do something about it, I'll happy to put them back down there 60
I'm
feet
good
away.
here. I
I think the ogres.
feel better with the ogre than those two guys.
Ryan Cooper.
The orcs were money, but
You know, they hit hard.
the ogre is death.
30. We'll just still there. I'll come with my short bow.
Bonus action dash.
It's not going to get me much further anyway. I'm still out of melee range, so. doesn't
60
really-
feet? Can't get there 60 feet?
Well, that was 30 to move there. 30 extra after that gets me right up to here. Boom.
Yeah, that's
Oh, wait.
it keeps it 5 squares away.
Yeah, it keeps me
20,
25.
just 5 feet away.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to pull my short bow out and take a shot at it.
Take a shot at the giant beast.
14.
14 hits, and it doesn't matter what you roll.
Awesome.
How do you want to do it?
I want to pull back, and as all of y'all are standing right around him, an arrow just pops right into his ear, and all of y'all go, what? And kind of look around, and I'm just standing there. Kind of like when you make a basketball shot, you just leave your hand up, just with the release.
The little cord is still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We stole our kill.
We just spent like 4 turns just beating down on this dude.
I'm just like halfway dead.
Like one yellow arrow.
Ryan, not cool.
And then we'll move closer to this dude and start looting his body.
Ryan, what are you doing? Okay, so I would say I'm gonna go over. Ryan, what are you doing?
Looting this body.
I can try to catch that last.
The last
Orc.
2?
We need 2. Both of them are. One of them's really
There's
damaged.
2 that are running away.
I can try and catch one of them. And by catch, I mean
How are
Eldritch
you gonna-
Blast 120 feet.
If you can get line of sight on them, they're already they double
One of them
dash.
was
so they're-
looting.
Yeah, but they got 60. They're probably like at least 90 feet away now, and they're dashing.
Were any of them like bloodied?
They were here. One was here and he double dashed. The other was here and he double dashed. So
Yeah, they were both not doing well. They were both bloody.
one has
Alright.
an arrow in his calf. As he's
Yeah,
walking.
one was barely alive.
Can I see if I get one Eldritch Blast off of them?
Sure.
Because it's got a range of 120. Might as well try. Nope, that's a miss.
I also have a range of 120, oddly enough, with javelins.
Okay.
It's in the disadvantage range. It's in the disadvantage range. So,
Grip it, rip it.
Ness, being the amazing forest-born athlete that he is going to. That was 6 plus 5. It's an 11.
11 does not hit.
I will try with my short bow that has a disadvantage rate of 320.
Just presented itself.
Oh yeah, he's been hanging around on the rock.
10.
But this doodlebug is to scale.
Yes, it's terrifying. It's the size of a dog.
Yeah, it's like an oversized armadillo.
Yeah.
Cool.
They all miss.
Yeah.
What's the
One of my
range on a
friend's favorite
longbow?
things in the world was taking
Disadvantage.
armadillos onto their back.
Longbow is like 150
Longbows.
and 600.
Yeah. Because
Why do you have a longbow?
I have a
Wait.
longbow.
160
Wait, did you
and
handwrite yours or did you print it off
640.
D&D Beyond?
Both. No, I got the longbow because I chose fire as my class.
Actually, I think I have your character sheet on here.
Yeah, it doesn't. I didn't add the longbow on D&D though.
Either way, I can look it up real fast.
150, 600.
Yes, I was right.
All right.
As always.
Well, then I'm just gonna take a shot at one of them.
You don't even have to. Yeah, you're not even at disadvantage.
Nope.
Oh well. Cool. We're all terrible.
Yep.
Are there more?
Awesome. Now I'm gonna go back to looting that body.
Are there more?
He moves another 60. No. I think that's it. Doesn't look like it. 2 ran away.
Better not be.
Ryan, if there's anything cool, let me know. I like weapons.
I need to sit down.
I'm gonna go puke in the corner.
I'm feeling pretty good, guys.
I'm gonna go roll for puke over here. Actually. I'm just gonna sit down against.
Flying boy. I
I'm
bet
gonna
you're
sit down
pretty
against
good.
one of the large boulders.
It's the person who didn't land once they came out.
Excuse me, did you have giant boulders thrown at you? You know how scary that is?
I don't know.
Very.
Yeah, but if we ever had a lot of little boulders fall on you, it's scary.
Well, it's like what's scarier, one horse or a thousand ducks?
Guys, we
you know?
just want to fight.
Thousand
Come on.
ducks.
Clearly, because they bite. They have tiny teeth. It hurts. Some of them.
What do I find off the body?
Cormorant? Oh, it's terrifying.
Of the orc or the ogre? Orc.
Of the, captain dude.
Captain Orcface. Faces.
Are y'all going into the cave?
Maybe here in a minute. Probably. We haven't yet.
The head orc had a shards of chainmail that you can tell were not made for him, but was probably removed, plundered from a dead body that he has made the most of. And they all have great axes and javelins that are littering the battlefield. And jorts, if you need some orc jorts.
Oh, always.
All the orcs in this universe were jorts.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're breezy.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm gonna leave the chainmail if anybody wants it. I don't need that.
Shitty.
What kind
Yep.
of club or weapon did the ogre have?
A great club, I believe it was called. Yes, a great club.
I think it's a 1d8 weapon. Maybe 1d10.
Yeah, I'd have to look at it and see how manageable that is for something that's not large in size, but
I don't see it anywhere.
Great club.
So I'm sure.
Should be in there. Yeah, but nothing. He's, I assume, just,
1d8
covering his junk and
bludgeoning,
wielding a giant stick.
10 pounds, two-handed.
Okay, so you're out of spells.
Yep.
You've used your magic. I've used my magic. You used your magic.
I don't have magic.
Fair enough, Dragon Man. No magic over here.
No magic needed.
You guys want to take a breather?
We could take a breather.
I think that's a good idea.
Do we?
Inside the cave?
I mean, I feel like if there's any more, they'll be in there. But at the same time, they
There's no
could
way
come out at any moment if they are.
Orcs are battle hungry?
Fair enough.
Can't imagine any would stay behind when
Yeah,
they
that'd
miss
be.
out on a
It's
fight.
battle FOMO. If you don't want to
battle
miss out.
FOMO.
You don't want. You have the fear of missing orcs. Yeah. Because you miss your brother orcs when you're not in the fight.
Foam. Fear of missing battle.
It's a silent B.
Foam.
You can take a breather inside the cave. I don't think the other two are coming back unless they're bringing help.
Now that you're at the entrance of that cave, Raylanar, do you see anything that maybe we've missed since you can see a little better in the dark?
With that request, Raylanar is going to walk into the cave.
All right.
Flint will follow.
Walking on into the cave, it is dim light, not dark. And as you go deeper into the cave, you will see that there is still a fire lit. Now we'll just switch it the other way around. On the other side of the middle rock, there's a fire lit, and then the back of the cave. You can see kind of remnants left over from plunders. Discarded weapons that aren't quite as nice as the weapons that they had been using, and other little bones and chunks of food laying around. The orcs and ogres weren't very messy, and you can see the one giant bed that the ogre had, and then the 6 little smaller beds that the orcs slept in.
Okay. Did we say we're inside now, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's clean these bodies up.
That's
Pretty
a
jaunty.
16 for investigate.
It's supposed to be my victory playlist.
Wisdom perception? Perception. Give me a 16 for perception, just looking around the room trying to see anything.
With your perception, you will see a treasure chest in here.
I don't see anything, guys.
Wait a minute.
Clear to come in.
Looks safe.
Alright, come in.
Check out the box.
So this is dim light. I have disadvantage on perception, right? Because I was right behind him. I see a cave.
Like, there's rocks.
It's dark.
Yeah.
What's in the
Oh,
box?
Brendan and I are saying that it's
In the
good to
box, you find 750 copper pieces, 180 silver pieces, 62 electrum pieces, 30 gold pieces, and 3 unused vials of perfume, which you would deem to be worth about 10 gold pieces apiece.
One more time. That's 750 copper, 180 silver, 62 electrum, 30 gold.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And 3 vials of perfume
3 vials per.
that you deem to be worth about 10 gold apiece.
All right.
Ooh, that perfume would go well in my disguise box.
I'm the
Never know
beautiful
when
lady
you,
dragon.
Hey, you never know, man.
Hey man, you've already got boobs.
Yeah, like.
And then that way we can just kind of have an idea of where we're going to leave it. Y'all are short resting in the cave.
Yeah, and then we were just gonna check out if the cave goes deeper. We were gonna look. If not, then we were gonna.
The cave is a seeming dead end.
Okay.
There is like a little crawl space in the back that is like a back door.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go deeper into a cave.
Okay. Then I would say we would rest here, get some hit points and some people's slots back, basically get ourselves feel better. He said he's going to split gold evenly, and we'll take care of that later. So after that, what do we need to collect for the orc bounties? Heads, hands, ears. I would say, what do we have in the bag of holding right now?
Nah.
Not much, right?
Really.
Nothing.
I would say we should
I
probably...
think we emptied the whole bag of holding.
Yeah, because we had the armory in there and we gave it away.
Yeah.
Would we want to maybe cut off some orc heads or ears or something, like all right ears, like all the same size? You can be like, no, these are all from different orcs.
You'll remember that for the bounties, having something that proved that Brughor is Brughor would be useful for you, but then the rest of them, might as well just be squirrel tails,
Yeah.
You can just...
So we'll snag ears from the others. Brughor taking his head, and I would hope that they would recognize Brughor's face. And aside from that, he had a weapon and some crappy chainmail and something else, right? We took everything but the chainmail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got his weapon and whatever else it was that he had. Do you remember what he had? I think he took it.
No, because all he had was chainmail, and then
Chainmail
there
like a
were
weapon.
great axes and stuff
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
in the area, but all he had on his body was
Shitty
chainmail.
chainmail.
Yeah, like not even made for him chainmail. So I just left.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll take his head, and everybody else's will take their right ear.
All right.
Okay. And we'll put them all in the bag of holding. Yeah. And
Should we take the
Here's
ogre's
your
head too?
theme
Just
song
be all
for
like,
removing the ears from the body.
huh? Yeah.
think the ogre's it, dude. Just feel like, hey,
We're doing
we
that.
also killed an ogre.
Like also a bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this worth like 2 ogres? Or is this worth like 2 orcs?
I'll prestidigitation them clean.
Thank you. I was gonna ask because they were probably nasty. Also, if anybody has any extra like cloth, maybe we can wrap them before we put them in because it's a magic bag, but it's still gross.
Yeah, I have that red. I'm still wearing like a red.
Yeah.
I'll take that off and
Yeah,
we can
wrap
wrap it
all
in
that
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
We can clean it later.
Yeah.
Actually, he can
I don't care. The only reason I grabbed it
Yeah.
was
to blend in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So we got them clean. We wrapped them up, put them in the bag of holding, where they should be fine. And cool. So we have some orc trophies to go get a bounty with. We are doing a short rest to get some points back, and from there, where were we heading after that? Were we going straight to Cragmaw, or were we going? Because I think we've hit most of like the side quests we were going to look at. We've been to the well, we've been to Agatha, and we've come here. We need to go back to town, touch base there, collect our money, talk to Sister Dariel, or
yeah. I wouldn't
Is there
mind
one
going back
more?
into town.
I think there was one more thing. What am I forgetting?
Here, it was-
About tasks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there were any other.
Raylanar wouldn't tell you, but the little boy that did not
Ah, yes, the druid.
told us
Up near
about
Thunder
his other
Tree, or
friend,
yeah.
the druid. Other than that, I think that was it. We were going to do this loop of 3,
Yeah,
head back to town,
and then head north.
regroup.
And that was in the same direction as Cragmaw too.
I believe so.
Yeah, general. I think they were both north.
The prisoners you saved from the prison in Red Brand Hideout told you about how they used to live in a town called Thunder Tree and that they were kicked
Yes.
out of Thunder Tree. And they told you where you might be able to find some of the valuables that they had to leave behind
Yeah.
as an added payment for you saving them.
Yes.
And then that was also the same town where Carp had been talking about his other friend that can turn into a bear.
Cool.
All right, guys. We gotta head out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I think that's it for the night, right?
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right.
Perfect.
And with that, thank you guys for watching. A little bit of a short session tonight. I've got to be up early. Raylanar's got to be up early, so it seemed like a good stopping place. So we'll go ahead and call it there. That was Wyvern Tor and Brughor Axebiter of Many Arrows Tribe getting slaughtered with his Orcan friend. So they're going to take a rest in the cave and see what happens. See you guys next week.
So we're doing short rest because I'm just gonna put that stuff in here right now.
Oh yeah, it's up.